What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Sorry for the challenges with the live stream details. They got confused. It wouldn't let me go live because of the timing, whatever. Anyways, we are live now, officially. Happy Friday. And we do come to you live each and every single Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. Please let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Means the world to me to have you guys jump on in. And obviously, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys give it a like and subscribe. We're ready to rock and roll. I got the mojo loaded up. I got the phone dialed in. We're ready to go. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Sorry for all the details with the Michigas with the live streams and everything. I'm actually only going to be going live for 1 hour today. 1 hour straight, nonstop. We're going to be going for 1 hour today. Thank you for tuning in, Noah. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. We're going for 1 hour, people. And then I'm flying back to New Jersey today, actually. I'm flying back for a couple days. Go meet up with the team, say hi to everybody, as well as go see my grandparents. I'm excited to see them as well. Hello from California, from Colorado, from Texas. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. It means the world. I'm in the middle of 75 hard. If you guys are new to that, check that out. 75 hard. I got to drink a gallon of water a day. So that's 3 of these bad boys. Yeah. So I'm on number 2 already, and it's only 10 o'clock. So we are cranking. We are rocking and rolling today. Thank you for the fly safe. We appreciate that, Sonny. You guys drop it in the chat. Drop your questions in the chat box down below. Thank you for tuning in. By the way, I am getting some work done on the condo here, so make sure you guys are. Just want to let you know there. You might hear a drill or two. We perfectly timed it for him to come during my live stream. Nice, we love it. But obviously, I was going out of town, so we only had so much time. So we just said, screw it, let's do it. But anyways, I am dialing a retail list. I am dialing a major retail list, 10,000 plus square feet, good amount of taxes. I want some good properties today. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Henry Eisenstein. I'm a commercial real estate broker and investor, mainly focused on the New Jersey market as well as Florida for right now, but we do some national business depending on the clients we're working with. What specific clients will work nationally. You know, I'm a big fan of, I obviously love New Jersey. It's where a large portion of the business that we do takes place. I run a team. I own a lot of property myself. You know, on occasion, I coach some individuals who are looking for some mentorship. And we're ready to rock and roll today. Let's see what we have. We already had 9 dials. Nobody picked up the phone. That's not how I like to start things off, but we're going to keep it going. Today, by the way, make sure you guys get your post-its done. Make sure you guys get your post-its done, right? You want to make sure you get these post-its done. I got 3 leads, 3 LOIs, 2 accepted offers, and I'm flying today, right? 3 leads, 3 LOIs, 2 accepted offers. Write down my goals at the bottom, and $10 million cash in the bank. That's the big money goal. That's the big money goal. So, by the way, you know, again, for those of you who are, you know, just kicking things off with your career, if you're looking to improve this year, a couple of things I've been talking about with my with my teams is if you'd like to do more business, you need to have the buyer base in order to buy the properties you want to sell. So let me give you an example. Okay, let me give you an example. It is very important to understand that, look, we prospect for sellers first. Primarily, we prospect sellers, okay? And obviously, if they're not interested in selling, we then flip the script and see if they might be open to buying, okay? But it's important to know. It's important to know, very important. So let's just say you want to make $1 million this year, okay? You want to make $1 million this year, and I'm not going to worry about your splits or whatever it is, but let's just say you want to make $1 million. You need to do the math as to what that pencils out to, okay, with production. Let's just say you got to sell to make $1 million. Let's say 5% commission. I believe that comes to $25 million worth of deals. Okay, 25 million. So that means you got to sell $25 million worth of real estate. Okay, at 5% commission each. I'm not, you know, obviously you got to go up, down, left, right, or sideways, depending on what your commission splits with your brokerage is. But if you're selling hypothetically $25 million worth of real estate or more or less, whatever it is, you need to have the buyer base who's willing to buy $25 million worth of real estate. That does not work, you know, like, because think about it. Like personally, I'm doing 100 million this year. Okay. Personally, that is my goal. Okay. Do $100 million personally worth of production. Okay. Deals that I source, buyer and seller. So think about it like this. If I don't have buyers who are looking to buy a total of everyone together, $100 million worth of property, how could I ever imagine myself selling $100 million just because I want to? That doesn't make any sense. I have to have the buyer pool, right? So if whatever amount of production you plan on doing in the commercial real estate business, you must have the buyers already, right? For that amount of production, right? You need to have the amount of buyers that are looking to buy that kind of business. So keep that in mind. Okay. By the way, my phone is dialing. Okay. I'm not just ranting to rant. Okay. My phone is dialing. I got the dialer going. Okay. Just want you to know, like, we're at 22 dials and nobody's answered the phone, but we're going to keep it going. So you must have that buyer base. And by the way, if you have any questions, you can drop it in the chat box down below, and we'd be more than welcome to discuss any and all topics. Drop it in the chat box. I'd love to be able to support you. So, and obviously, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. That means the world. Because we come to you live each and every single Friday to do commercial real estate cold calling. Today, I'm calling retail properties, but I am ranting about you must have some buyers, right? So if you want to do a lot of business, right? If you would like to do a lot of business as a commercial real estate agent or investor, you know, and I'm talking about just transaction deals that you're not buying yourself. Okay, if you're an investor, right? I'm talking about all the deals that you don't buy yourself, right? If you want to make X amount of money, you must have a good buyer base of deals to put, you know, to pitch, right? Deals to. You must have a good buyer base for that, because I have some, you know, I work with a lot of agents and they're like, oh, I want to make $1 million. I'm like, okay, well, how many good buyers do you have and how much property do they want to buy this year? They're like, well, I have one guy who's bought a lot of my stuff, and this past year he bought $3 million. Okay, he bought $3 million worth of property. Okay, great.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished.
By the way, I have a system here that drops voicemails for me automatically. So if you ever hear a voicemail, I'm dropping a voicemail. But it's like, okay, so they bought $3 million worth of property last year. So how much property do you think they're gonna buy this year? They're like, probably same, right? $3 million. Okay, great. So you said you want to do $25 million worth of production because you want to make X amount of money. How on planet Earth do you plan on doing who's buying the other 22 million, right? And it's like, oh, well, I don't have any other buyers like that. Okay, well, then it's really hard for you to make sense of how you're gonna do that, right? Because it's like, okay, well, last year you did $5 million worth of business. It's like, in one client was $3 million of it. It's like, okay, well, you got to, you know, figure out a few other people who are going to buy $3 million or find somebody who might buy 10, right? So it's like, I am constantly looking for people that I can allocate funds to, right? Allocate the production volume to. You know, I just picked up another buyer today looking for a $3 to $4 million property. Cool. I can add them to my list. Be like, great. That's going to be part of my 100 mil. I got to allocate to all the numbers and be like, okay, who's buying what portion? Hold on. Hey, Maria. And she hung up on me. That's so nice. Okay. Noah says, when, let's see, I'm gonna highlight you, my friend. Okay. When you write offers every day, do you always have the buyer ready to go, or do you just write them thinking that the seller will not accept it, but potentially counter with a price that he actually wants? You're saying for the buyer. Yeah. So sometimes I have the buyer and sometimes I don't. The intention is that the offer is still made no matter what. We make an offer still 100% of the time, every lead that we get, we make an offer. Or at least we try to, right? We attempt to making offers, right? Like, you know, like, and but what I mean by that is, on the slight occasion where they want like $50 million for property that's worth 10 million, am I really writing up an offer for 10 million or 8 million because I need to get it for less? Sometimes, right? Like, there's just the occasional where like they're just crazy out of their mind on price. There's not going to be a lot that I can do to make money there. And I just won't really waste my time, right? And don't get me wrong, still a large percentage of the time, we are constantly writing offers that we know may or may not get accepted, but it's not about that, right? So, but I hope that answers your question. Okay. I mean, obviously it's fantastic when you do have the buyer lined up. Okay. Mahal, sorry, I don't want to pronounce your names wrong, but I'm going to do my best. Henry, what tensions arise when you throw a lowball offer or when you present them with a low comps? How do you, I'm going to say, de-escalate their tension and get them to being open to receiving a potentially slightly higher offer? Yeah. So the intention is everything, right? My intention is not to get them to accept, like I would love for them to accept the offer. That would be freaking amazing. However, it's not about that. It's about getting some like feedback. I want progress, right? I was just talking with one of my teams today. I was like, I just want progress on this offer, right? The purpose of the offer is to get progress, right? So when I call and I say like, hey, I'm going to present this offer, right? Or one of my agents presents an offer, be like, hey, like, I'm not telling you to take it. Like if they get really frustrated, they're like, I would never take this offer. You're right. I can't imagine you would, right? I'm just curious though, because if it's like hypothetically, we can't get you an offer at X price that you do want, and what price would you at least consider selling the property for? What's the best price you'd consider it? Like we just want to get the ball rolling, right? We want to get a little bit of the negotiation ball rolling, right? We want to get a little bit of money off, right? We just had a deal. Guy wants 16 million. We offered him 10 million. Okay. We offered him 10 million and he basically just responded with no, right? And obviously this is an agent that I'm working with that we're working through the process of, negotiating with this deal. Yeah. I'm looking for Harold Poland, please.
You got the wrong number.
Wrong number. Thanks. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
So I delete the number, by the way, out of the system. Okay. Always remember that. If it's the wrong number, delete it out of the system. If it's the correct number, you delete it out of the system and you put it in your CRM. Okay. So we're working with this agent. We presented the offer and I'm coaching him. Okay. So he did this, right? He presented the offer.
Abigail's lost his voicemail. Please leave.
And then we started coaching him afterwards. And I was like, what do you think you could have done differently? Because what he had done was he had submitted an offer for 10 million. And then he just got an email response back. No. Okay. And we talked about it. And I'm like, listen, there's not a right and wrong. There's maybe just a better way to do it. Right. So we talked about how we can better present offers going forward. And what we talked about was the following was instead of just emailing an offer and just waiting to hear back. Right. What else could you do? Well, one thing you could do is you can email the offer and immediately call. Hey, Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. No, Cheryl. Okay. We're going to move on. So when you send an offer, when I send an offer, I will email them and immediately call them the second I send it. Okay. To say like, hey, John, Henry, just want to let you know, as promised, there's a offer in your email box. Can you take a look at it for me? Sure. Put me on speakerphone. Great. Look at it. Because I want to negotiate with them. It's a art, not a science, right? You have to play the game. You got to dance with them, right? You got to move with them. You got to get feedback. And when they get really frustrated, like, oh, I would never take that number. I'll be like, listen. Hey, Ben.
9393492 is not available.
So it's like getting them to just give me some type of feedback. Like I would never take 10 million. Great. I agree with you. I would never I would have never asked you to. Hey, Joe.
911. Please leave your name and
a lot of voicemails today. So I was like, I'm not asking you to take the 10 million, but it's an offer and it's a serious offer. Okay. They are very serious. And obviously based on the information you've given me, this is the best offer I can come up with. Right. So we can do one of two things, right? You can either give me some more information so I can try to get you a better offer, or if you have, you don't want to give me information, at what price would you consider selling the property for? Because 16 is just too much, right? And try to get them down a little bit. Well, our best and final number is 15 million. That's it. Great. Well, in order to get you, hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of a building on Choose Landing. Wrong number. No worries. Okay, great. So tuning in from Miami. What's up, Nate? How we doing? Reverend, I'm going to get right to you in 1 minute, okay? And it's like, okay, great. So, and you're going to play that dance, right? And like, you're trying to get like, oh, well, 16 is my best number, best and final there, best case scenario. Okay, great. Well,
Hi, you've reached Diane Thompson with you.
It's like, okay, well, in order to get you that price, would you be open to seller financing? Would you hold some paper, right? And would you be open to sharing some financials so that I can at least present it to my buyer so I can maybe, just maybe, get them a higher offer, get me a higher offer? Because it's really hard for me to get you an offer with no information, right? How on planet Earth can I get you top dollar with no other financial information? And then you can kind of walk the tightrope there, right? So it's just getting some progress, right? Get some progress. That's the whole purpose of it. So I hope that supports you. In doing that. And like, I love part in a lot of this game is negotiating, really getting good at it too. Okay. So Reverend Poppy, what do you got for me as an agent? Hey, Chris.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Chris. My name is Henry. I was calling you about a building on River Road in Ewing. How you doing?
Call me about what?
A building you own on River Road in Ewing?
I don't know any buildings.
Got it. Okay, I got the wrong number. My apologies. Have a great day. A lot of wrong numbers, a lot of voicemails today. It's okay. We're going to keep it going. All right, let's get back to Reverend Poppy's question. As an agent, what is your thought on having an agency or a wholesaler having an NCND agreement in place with buyers? So this is basically.
Sorry, missed your call. I'll leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Yeah. So I mean, this is basically just something that is sort of. Here's the thing. I might have a little bit of an atypical mindset when it comes to documents. Okay, let me be very clear. You want to make sure that the seller will allow you to share some information, right? This is okay if I share this with my buyer. Yeah, of course, no problem. Now, what's happening though, a lot of people say,
7, 6.
a lot of people constantly are asking me questions about like, hey, well, if I have a deal and I don't have a quote locked up, do I share it with a buyer? Yeah, you share it with a buyer that you trust. Okay, you don't share it with people you don't trust. Okay, and if you've never worked with a buyer before, be very careful. Okay, because most of the time, just understand this. Most seasoned investors who have a lot of money and a lot of property are probably not going to screw you if you bring them a deal. Okay. However, a lot of people who are very new, if you're working with another agent, like I always like to ask people, what is your role? Hey, Robert. Bob. Oh, hey. Yeah, Bob, my name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you own on Union Avenue in Bound Brook. How you doing?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, might have the wrong number. My apologies.
No. Tell me what about building something?
I was calling you about a building on Union Avenue in Bound Brook, a commercial property.
That's not me.
That's not you. Okay, no worries. All good. Well, listen, Happy New Year, my friend. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Here we go. Let's get some good leads, people. Come on. I'm going to send some good vibes. Good vibes. Let's go. But yeah, so I like to know what their role is with their business, right? Like, just to be clear, are you a principal? Yes. Okay, great. Like, what's your role? Well, I'm a realtor. I work with a lot of buyers that are looking. I'm not going to send you the deal, right? Like, because I don't trust you, right? Unless I have it locked up, right? And then they can sign an agreement. Because just I want you to understand something. Signing a confidentiality agreement or an NDA or all kind of stuff, I want you to understand, they're not really that enforceable. I'm just going to be honest with you. They're really not. You can talk to an attorney all you want. They're really, in my opinion, not that enforceable. They're just not. Like, what are you really going to do about it if hypothetically you have a deal and you present it to somebody and they signed an NDA, they signed all these other agreements, and you don't have it locked up? My dog's going nuts. Very excited. But like, okay, so it's like, what are you going to do about it, right? If they hypothetically sell the property, what are you going to do, right? It's like you're not going to do much, right? If hypothetically they go around you and they find a buyer and they bring it to the seller, like there's not a lot you're going to do here. Okay, you should have had a buyer. You should have had a better buyer. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Hey, Wayne. Hello.
Hi, you have the wrong.
Okay, I'm moving on. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Noah, what do you got for me? How should I share details about an off-market property with potential buyers? Do I create a comprehensive OM, including pictures and detailed data that might be hard to get from the seller? Hello?
Hey, sir. How are you, Karan? Hey, sir. Karan, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Is any update on the 600 Bond Street?
Actually, sadly, no. But I have left him like 3 voicemails in the last 3 days. So as soon as I get it, I'll make sure I get it to you.
We are interested, you know.
Of course, of
We
course.
get information, we'll put an offer in.
Okay, yeah, that's great. I mean, listen, I'm doing my best here. Sounds like a plan.
I don't want to bother you.
No, you can bother me. Listen, but this is my cell. Texting is always good, and just know that like you're my. As soon as he gets back to me, you're my next phone call.
I mean, if there's any other gas stations for sale.
Gas stations for sale. I will. I actually have another one that might be of interest, which I'll make sure as soon as I get some more information on that, I'll kick it over to you.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
You're the best. Yeah, you too. That's actually funny. I don't know. That's just a buyer that I'm working with. Actually, funny enough that I just randomly cold called him. You like that? That's pretty funny. Anyways, Noah's asking like, how do I send details to a buyer? By the way, we're going to 11 a.m. today because I have a flight. So we're pushing today. We're pushing. We're going to go hard until 11 o'clock Eastern. So we got about 39 minutes. Hey, Eric. Yeah, hi, Eric. My name's Henry. I was calling you about your building on Covenhoven Road in Manalapan. How you doing?
Good. How you?
Fantastic. Well, listen, short and sweet. I run an investment company locally, and we're looking to move some money for tax purposes for a 1031. And I was just curious if you'd be at all open to selling the building.
It's not a building.
The golf course. Yes, correct.
Yeah, it's not stuff.
Not for sale. Okay, I understand. No worries. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye-bye. A golf course, huh? That'd be pretty interesting. I don't know how that got in there. It's like marked as retail stores and blah, blah, blah. That's weird. We just call it a golf course, people. So listen, best way to market a property is, yes, you want to basically compile all the information. It doesn't have to be in a fancy OM. It could. I mean, look, that's, if you want to get really fancy, you can. I'm sorry. I was looking for Robert Knappen, please.
No, this is the wrong number.
Wrong number. Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye now. Okay, on to the next. So yes, you can put together a huge OM, but listen, if you just get a bunch of the information, a couple pictures, all the financials, some leases, whatever, put it all into an email and send it, right? That's really all you need to do. But as long as you have all the information, because listen, what I like to do is I like to try to get all the information possible, so they don't ask me a lot of questions. Because if you don't give them all the information possible, they're just going to ask you a lot of questions. So just understand that, right? One way or another, they're just going to need all the same information anyways. So if you want to wait, you can wait, because they're going to need to wait anyways in order to get more information.
Forwarded to voicemail.
You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Henry from Cyber LA, what is up? Cyber LA, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Again, we appreciate you so much. Good morning, Henry. Are tax assessed values accurate? Some of them seem overly high. Long story short, no. Tax assessment values are not accurate, or not, for the most part, they're not accurate. What you like to try to do is find an equilibrium, or like a kind of a metric that you can follow of all the properties that are within a certain area that are similar, and understand what's the ratio between the tax value and what they're selling for, right? Because that is pretty accurate, okay? Where the tax values and the sales values will probably have some type of metric that's pretty accurate across the board for the most part. So if you want to start tracking that data, that could be pretty interesting.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I was looking for the property owner of a building on Bridge Avenue in Point Pleasant Borough.
No, you have the wrong number.
Wrong number. Sorry about that. Have a great day.
You too, thanks.
Thanks. Goodbye. Wow, we're at 89 dials, people. 89 and not a single lead. I'm getting frustrated. Just kidding. It's part of the game, people. Part of the game. Are you seeing a lot of defaults? Hold on. Are you seeing a lot of defaults, repo deals, listening in from the UK? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that. Loving the stream. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Carol?
You have the wrong number.
Wrong number. Okay. No worries. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. Toodles. No, I am not seeing a ton of defaults. I don't think what they're all claiming is going to happen the way that people think it is going to happen.
I can't take the call right now, but if you leave them.
All right, here we go. Nate, have you ever found a good multifamily deal on LoopNet? Everything is crazy overpriced. Yeah. So here's the thing. For those of you who have been watching my content for quite some time, yeah, if you know me well, I hate LoopNet. Hey, Ron?
Please leave your message for 9.
I am not a fan of LoopNet. However, I want to be very, very, very clear. Okay. I'm not a fan of LoopNet. I think most deals, 99% of deals on LoopNet, are absolutely just freaking overpriced crap. Okay. Because most brokers, what they want to do is that we've been taught as brokers is, hey, someone wants to sell, pitch a listing. Okay. Put on the market, the whole 9 yards. Okay. That's what most people have been taught. That is the game that most people play. I don't play that game. Okay. Most of the time, it's like if someone wants to sell their property for more than market value, or even market value, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Because even at market value today, which, by the way, market value is truly just what a buyer will pay, okay? Sometimes what they think is market value isn't true market value, okay? So that's like a seller. I'll give you an example. The seller, one of the leads one of my sales guys got, the seller wants $3 million for a property like a 12 unit, okay?
4996, please leave.
Okay, which is like, actually, I don't think, sorry, it's an 8 unit. I apologize. It's an 8 unit property. Okay. 8 unit property or 9 unit property, something like that. And They bought it for $2.4 million a few years ago, and now they want $3 million, which is over $300,000 a unit, almost $400,000 a unit. And it's like, what planet do you live on? And what most people try to do is like, oh, let me list it for you, no problem. Let me see if I can get you the best price. Hey, Todd.
Todd.
Yeah, hi, Todd. Yeah, my name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you own on Highway 46 in Parsippany. How you doing?
I do not have a building there. You got the wrong number.
Oh, okay. My apologies. Have a great day. We're going to keep it going. Guys, we want some leads, damn it. Let's get some freaking good calls. Let's go. I'm excited. My point is that most people are going to be like, oh, let me list the property for you. Let me try to get you the best price. Let me see what I can do. Sign here, blah, blah, blah. Who the frick is buying the property for like almost $400,000 a unit? Nobody is paying that kind of price. And most people do this for every single type of property. And a lot of brokers are just like, oh, I've got $30 million in listings. I know what I'm talking about. No, you don't, sir, because none of them are selling. Let's just be honest. How much property did you sell last year? Okay. Because what we care about is like, I want to make a deal happen where a deal can happen. And if a deal can't happen because the price is ridiculous, why on planet Earth would I just want, hey, Dwayne?
Again, press any key to continue.
I don't want to press any key to continue. I just want some damn leads. I agree, Dan. We want some leads. That's right. We want some good calls. We want some good leads. Can we please just give the people what they want? Okay. Please, please, Lord. Can we just have some good calls today? Okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good today.
To reach is not
Hold on. We got to drink a lot of water, people. Okay. I got to drink 3 of these huge things. Let me drink a lot of water. Okay.
Reach is not available.
Of course.
At the tone.
A lot more voicemails. Okay. Yeah. So
Solution Center.
I'm a big fan of just saying, listen, if the property's overpriced, leave the property alone. Leave it alone. Okay. Call them back every 6 months until they are open to selling for a better price. Simple as that. They want a crazy price. Let them have a, Hey, Tracy. Fucker. Come on now. We want some freaking leads, people. Pick up the phone. They picked up the phone and then they hung up. I can see that they hung up. Yes, leave them alone. It's okay. If they want way too much money, let them want way too much money over there. Okay. Put them on a long-term drip campaign and say, hi, we spoke 6 months ago. Just wanted to follow up. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Rob, my name's Henry. I was calling you about one of your buildings on Alden Avenue in Ewing. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to that. We're not selling it.
Okay, well, listen, that's fine. No worries. You don't need to sell it to me. I want to give you a call. I'm going through a 1031 exchange, and I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I wouldn't be giving you a call if I wasn't in this position here. I'm just curious. Do you have any properties besides that you might consider selling?
Not at this time, no.
No, not a single thing. Even if I got you a rock solid offer.
No, I think cap rates are a little higher than I want them to be, and we just don't have an interest in selling at this point.
I definitely get that. Well, do you only buy triple net deals like this, or do you buy other stuff?
Yeah, we typically just buy and operate our restaurants, the properties that we run our restaurants on.
Gotcha. So you own and operate the Wendy's there?
Correct, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Well, look, so just to be super clear, you do not look to acquire any other properties unless you're operating the business, correct?
Usually, yeah.
Usually
that's the case.
All right. Well, listen,
There are exceptions.
I understand. So then ideally, like if I have a situation where a guy wants to sell a restaurant with the property included, is that something you'd take over?
It depends on what the brand of the restaurant is.
Well, curious. Okay. And again, I'm just throwing this out there because I was literally just talking to a good friend of mine who owns a property in Colts Neck. You're familiar? So okay, cool. So he's got a restaurant that he operates. He's also got a liquor store. It's a good location on Route 34 in Colts Neck. Okay, couple acre piece of property. I actually grew up one town over. I think it would be a great location for I wouldn't tell you a Wendy's, but
right.
But definitely like a triple net type of tenant, high class, a little bit higher level type of restaurant that maybe you can get as a Fortune 500 franchise. So I don't know if that's something you'd consider, but I definitely think it could be. It's a very good location.
Yeah, we wouldn't take that kind of risk. No, we would only find locations that we could actually build and operate a Wendy's on.
Gotcha. I mean, maybe you could. I mean, look. So you only do Wendy's, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, listen. Actually, funny enough. Okay, one more I got for you. Okay, Route 9 in Howell.
Sure.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Route 9 in Howell. This is a. Yeah. So this is a good location. This is.
Okay.
It is on. 1 second. 1 second for me. It is on Route 9 North. I can get you some information on it. I definitely think that a Wendy's-like business would do fantastic there. Because what happened was I actually have 2 clients of mine who own parcels side by side. So it's over an acre worth of property. And it would be amazing for, a Wendy's type of business to be there. I think I would definitely love for at least to give you, give me some feedback on it if you have any interest on it. Is this your cell phone?
Or you can, yeah.
Okay, great. Hold on. Let me grab your, let me grab your email real quick. Hold on 1 second. If you don't mind. This way I can try to get one of my guys to give you some information on it. And we'll take it from there. Ged, what's your email? Yep. Sorry, just say that last part one more time. Yep. .com. Okay, great. And then this is, again, you said this is your cell, right? Okay, fantastic. I'll shoot you a text with my info, and I'll have one of my sales guys email you something today. This way you get some information on it. And we'll take it from there.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks. Great chat with you. Have a good one. Bye. Listen, this is a good option for people like when you have these types of situations, which is someone I call up and he goes, I don't want to sell my property. Okay. I don't want to sell my property. But I do buy, right? So you got to flip the conversation. So you flip it into a buyer conversation, right? Runs and let me say it this way: runs Wendy's locations, buys the dirt, and builds. Send him details about Howell land. Bing, bada, boom. We like it. All right, on to the next. Get a wild email, so let's figure that one out. We'll take it from there. All right, cool. So, anyways, that was a good one. We'll take one buyer. That was a good buyer lead. I like people like this. And by the way, when you get a buyer lead, what I always like to do is I try to pitch them deals, right? Which is like, who the heck does that? Which is like nobody's doing that, right? So it's like I like to blow their mind and be like, oh, actually, I have actually 2 locations I can sell you right now.
Thank you for calling me.
Okay, great. We're gonna keep it going. Okay, let's get some of these questions here. This guy went from. I don't want your business into it. That's right. Henry's an expert. I am the GOAT. Thank you so much, Sotir. I appreciate you so much. Damn right. That's right. You should take some notes. It's voicemail. Okay. Do you also coordinate business sales? If so, what's your cut? So for liquor stores, car washes, laundromats, you can do a 10% commission for the business, and then on the real estate, you can get 6%. So you can break it up into a business sale and real estate transactional sale, which we've done before. Hey, Will.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Will. My name is Henry. I was calling you about a property you own on Route 31 in Flemington. How you doing?
You're a realtor?
I am a principal in this transaction, but I hold the license. I'm not calling you about a listing.
Yeah, I have several properties, but I don't have anything available for sale.
I understand. Listen, I wouldn't be calling you if I wasn't stuck in a weird position here. I'm going through a 1031 exchange with a partner of mine. We just sold a building for about 10 million. And I was just curious if you might have, by any chance, have any properties that I could at least make an offer on, and maybe we could do something.
No, not at the present time. No.
No, I mean, is it worth for me to keep in touch with you?
No, I'm rebuilding a piece of property now that I've owned for 25 years, and
Nice.
I did have some considerations of sale, but right now I've decided to rejuvenate the property, renovate it, and do it all over. Property too valuable right now in this area with the expanding residents and condos and everything going in.
Sure,
Doesn't
sure.
make sense to sell.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, I definitely understand, and obviously you're in a great position. I mean, do you happen to have any, maybe a friend of yours who might consider selling one of their building or anything? I got to move about $8 million for this 1031. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here.
I've got so many projects going on now. I don't have any interest. I could get involved in another project, and I just don't know anybody right now that does anything.
Gotcha. Well, listen, I appreciate you. Why don't we keep in touch? I'll touch base with you in a year or so and see how things are progressing.
Well, in a year or so, your 1031 is going to be used up, so you probably are going to have something else.
Well, look, I mean, I run a fund, so I'm not exactly like super stressing, but I'll definitely. I'm looking at 2 other properties right now that are pretty exciting. So we'll see what happens. But we'll be in touch. Maybe we make something happen in the future. All right. I appreciate you. Yep. Have a good one. Bye-bye. By the way, owns a lot of property. Anybody who owns a lot of property, I want to get to know them a little bit because they probably would be buying more. I didn't feel like going into a buyer conversation again here. He's got a lot going on. This is a weird time. I also want some more leads because I got 23 more minutes to get some more business. Damn it. Let's get some more business. Owns a lot of properties.
What is the voicemail?
Oh,
The
Jesus.
person you're trying to reach is
All right. Owns a lot of properties. 12-month follow up. Next. Okay. I'm not going to count that as a lead, by the way. I don't count those as leads. Okay. Let's just start going through some freaking questions while I rock and roll here. When you pitch a deal to the buyer, super interested, what is the next step? Do you get them to sign something? Yeah, I would just show them the property, right? Next step, get them in the door, right? Next step is get them to write up a letter of intent as fast as freaking possible, right? So at any price, at anything, just like, I want you to look, what's the best price you can make sense of to buy this property, right? Based on the information you have, what's the best price you can make sense of purchasing this property at, right? Or what's the best offer you can make on this property as of today, right? And if they need to see it, go see it. If they need more information, get them more information. I mean, that's the best thing you can possibly do, but get them to write an offer.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to do it. Okay.
To an automatic voice message system.
Hey, I'm 17, looking into sales. Since you are the expert, I appreciate that. I don't know if I'd say expert, but I do okay. How should I start if I want to learn and build doubtless wealth? Well, that's awesome. Okay, cool. So I would say this: focus on one industry, become the best in the world. Wait 40 years. Do it for 40 years, and you will be successful, right? And right, it's like if you can focus on any sales industry.
Leave your message for 4-8.
Focus on any sales industry, okay? Commit to being the best in the world at it. Invest a large portion of your money into real estate for 40 years, okay? And you will be rich, almost guaranteed, okay? I mean, it's not the sexy way to or wealthy. It's not the sexy way to do it, but it is the virtually guaranteed way to do it, okay? Because you can make a few $100,000 to a few $1 million a year. And if you invest a good portion of your money, you will make a lot of money. Hey, Kevin? Oh, Jesus. All right, let's keep going. Hope that supports you. But yeah, commit to 40 years of becoming the greatest of all time in one industry. Focus forever. Do not do side hustles and bullshit like that. Cyber LA. Isn't there a ton of agents or brokers out there? Yes, of course. Yeah, but I don't compete with anybody. How are you able to swoop in and make the deal? Positive mindset, better approach to off-market listings. Yeah, I mean, we just do more and we do it better, right? We make more calls than most people will. Our follow-up systems are fantastic. We work like investors first, which gives us an edge. And we just do it freaking, we're just very good at what we do. And we're freaking, we're persistent as all hell. We're hardworking. We do it longer, better. We outwork, we outperform, we outlast our competition. That's just it. What is your approach for attracting buyers beyond your sphere of influence? Just like this, right? I'm prospecting for sellers, and on occasion you get somebody who is interested. Hey, James.
Yeah.
Hi, James. My name is Henry. I was calling you about Yeah, hi, James. My name's Henry. I was calling you about a building you have on Pascack Road in Washington. How you doing?
Good.
Fantastic. Well, listen, I was calling you because I run a small investment company, and we're going through a 1031 exchange, and my partner with my partner, and I was just curious if you'd be at all open to selling the building you have on Pascack Road.
Which one are you talking about? I own 15 buildings in Washington Township.
Okay, great. 644. I mean, ideally, we're looking for strip centers. I mean, I know this isn't a strip center, but I'd like for, ideally, 10,000 to 50,000 square foot strip centers. We just sold, we just sold a building for quite a few $1 million, so we need to buy something soon.
Yeah, so we're not really looking to sell, but we're always entertaining offers. So something is,
Well, what's an address that if like you got a good price, you'd consider it?
What do you mean an address?
I'm saying, like, I know you said you have 15 properties, and ideally we're looking for larger strip centers or industrial buildings or multifamily.
Our biggest one is the one you're talking about on the corner.
On the corner, okay. And that is, I see that's also a catering business. Do you run the catering business or no?
Yes.
Got it.
We have 3 places.
Got it. Well, just because like I don't want to, I'm an investor strictly. Like I'm not looking to operate a catering hall, so it would be like sort of, I guess, set up as a lease back. If the price made sense, I guess. Is that
obviously, if you're going to knock it down to build a shopping center, it's not worth it for you to.
No.
Because the business, it's a very busy facility. So, we own a property across the street that's, 6 lots. How big is the property on 660? 3 acres?
660, you said? Hold on.
660 Pascack.
Okay, got it. Okay, I see the corner there.
So there's 5 houses in a row. We own all of them.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I mean, I don't know, an acre or two, right? Maybe an acre and a half.
No, it's got to be a little over 2 something.
Got it. Yeah. I mean, because they're all separate parcels, but I see what you're looking at. Yeah. 680, 688, 682, 74, 66, and 60. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I mean, did you plan on building those houses, or what's your game plan?
We're in front of the board now to do a shopping center.
Oh, you're going to build a center there.
1,500 square feet.
Okay. Okay. I mean, would you be open if I bought the land?
We're always entertaining ideas.
Okay. I mean, like, do you have a number in mind that would at least get you to consider it?
I mean, we probably spent north of $3.5 million to buy those properties over the years, and whatever we paid for, demo and everything else.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I mean, especially for these types of locations, it would be hard for me to pay over $200 a square foot just for the dirt. So I mean, yeah. We're
big in real estate in Wawa. We have Starbucks. We have all kinds of stuff. So
that's great.
We don't really care. We always take it as a loss or whatever. But
sure.
We're currently in the process to build a 15,000 square foot shopping center.
That's great. That's great.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, look, I appreciate you. I mean, look, if I come across any decent triple net deals, I'll kick them your way. Oh, Annie hung up on me. That's nice. Okay. I mean, look, it's really hard for me to do some business here. I'm a fan of trying to do business with guys who are a little bit smaller than this. Like he's just too big of a guy for me to try to make money, just to be honest with you. Right. I mean, he's just this guy owns a lot of properties, right? He owns Wawa, Starbucks, a bunch, a bunch of catering halls. What am I going to do trying to buy, I'm not going to pay a premium, right? Like I'm never going to be able to pay a premium there. So in this instance, I'm just going to try to do what I can and just like keep in touch, right? Owns a lot of properties, Wawa and catering business. Follow up annually. There we go. Let's keep it going, people. Let's try to get some good leads. I got a bunch of people to call back, but I wouldn't call them leads. Okay. Okay, a bunch of more questions here. What do I do to attract buyers? Similar to exactly what I'm doing right here. Alex Ramosi or Grant Cardone? Both. Why not both? I think they're both fantastic people. Depends on what you're looking for. I like Alex for a different reason other than I like Grant. Yeah, I'm looking for. Oh. like Grant is very motivational these days. He's not, and he really helped me get started in sales. Alex Ramosi is very, very good. Where I think like if you've made more than your first $100,000 in sales, he'll help you scale that. Right, Grant, it's good to learn how to be better on the phone, have the motivation, think bigger, right?
Message. When you have finished
Right, but I love them both. So I realized just love your interview with Bob Knackle. Classy guy. He is a very classy guy. He was awesome. Let's keep it going, guys. You guys got 15. We got 15 minutes to get some more leads. Let's try to get some more leads. We only have one freaking lead. What the heck is this? What is going on? We need some freaking leads, people. Let's go. We need some magic. Everyone, we need the juju. We need the mojo. Okay. We only have 189 people to dial on this list, so we might hit that right at the end of the sesh. So we'll see. I've made 135 dials in 46 minutes. That's right. A day in my life, one lead. I get it, Cole. I get it. Listen, man, it's not like I'm not living the same, right? I get it, man. I get it. Doesn't mean I can't bust your chops. Okay, let's just be honest. I can, of course, still bust your chops. It's all good, man. It's all good. Because what you should be doing, by the way, watch this, okay? While you're smiling and dialing, okay, what you should be doing is also trying to send text messages to your follow-up. Right? I got some people that I want to follow up with. I would love. Right, I'm texting this guy real quick. Can you open the door so she can get in? Okay, nice. Love you, honey.
Please leave your message for.
I might not see you afterwards. Yeah, of course. You can come on in the live stream. Come on in. All right, love you. Have a great day. Love you too, Zoe. Have a great day. That's right. All right. Yeah, so I'm flying to Jersey right after that. Let's see. Cool. How do I find my cold calls? Looks like you got pretty. I got the fur coat next to me. It's actually a blanket. It's a furry blanket. But my wife's got a bunch of those.
1073.
She's got a lot of those fur coats. All right. I'm right now. I'm texting. I would love. Oh my goodness. I'm texting some people for follow up. I would love to do more deals together. What do you have for me? Okay, let's keep it going. Hello?
We can't take your call right now.
Oh, you can't take my call right now, huh? 4 acres in Somerset, approved for 70,000 square feet. Okay. Let's keep it going, people. Okay, I got my flight. I'm excited, people. I am freaking excited. Lots of cool stuff coming. All right. How do I find your cold calls? Nick says, how do I find my cold calls? Well, I pull a lead list from Reonomy. Okay. I have a software called Reonomy.
Tone. Please record your message.
By the way, I would recommend getting. And if you would like to get access to Reonomy at a 15% off discount from the normal price of $400, we can get it to you for $339 or so. Pull the lead lists and prospect away. It says, isn't it just random commercial properties, for example? Having for cash and seeing one.
Oh,
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I was looking for the property owner of the building on Route 73 in West Berlin. How you doing?
who's this?
My name is Henry. I was calling about the building you own at 398 North Route 73. I got the right person?
No, wrong person.
Wrong person. Sorry about that. Have a great day.
Totally wrong.
Next, thanks. Okay, isn't it just random commercial properties? No.
The person you're
I'm
talking to-
pulling a lead list of properties as an example retail because I have a retail buyer who's looking for retail centers. Okay, that we call for specific people, right? We pull a lead list of specific types of asset classes in specific area. Do you ever plan on starting your own brokerage to rival EXP or KW in the big boys? I know you like to think big. Yeah, I mean, listen. Hey, David.
You didn't get my answer. So I couldn't.
I mean, for right now, it's a great platform for me. I love EXP. It's a great platform for me to build and scale. I'm going to build a team of 200 to 2,000 people nationally. And maybe at that point, it'll be too big to stay, right? No worries, Nick. I got you. Right. I mean, for right now, it's a fantastic platform for me to build here. Just, I don't have to worry about a lot of infrastructure and other things like that, which would just not be fun for me to be focusing on right now. I want to build the organization. It's just a really easy platform for me to build upon. So no interest in leaving anytime soon. Hello, Ding.
Leave your message for 6.
Okay, let's keep it going. Yeah, I'm trying to build. Hello, Ian.
Can't take your call right now.
Oh,
Please
Jesus
record
Christ.
your message after the beep. When you finish.
Yeah, so again, I'm trying to build a team of 200 to 2,000 agents nationally and maybe one day internationally. So, we're looking to build big. We're looking to partner with the right people. Looking to go, we're definitely looking to compete. So,
Message system.
Alan.
so anyways, always looking for the right players. Always looking for the right people. We're going to keep going for about 10 more minutes. Let's even get some leads, please, to the lead gods. Can we get some good leads on the phone? That would mean the world. Let's see if we can make it happen. Sending the good mojo out here. Come on, people. We need a miracle. I'm just kidding. We're just going to stay consistent. Okay, we're going to keep it going. I got to drink 3 of these.
Until each is
And I
not
got a flight.
available. At the tone, please
So-
record your message.
I'm on day 5 of 75 hard. I'm on day 5. And I got to drink literally 3 of these a day. This is 50 ounces of water. Okay. A gallon is 128 ounces. So I'm overachieving. So I'm doing 3 of these a day. Trevor says,
It's been forwarded to an
have I ever been worried about calling someone on the do not call list? No, I don't care. I'll call them anyways. I have nothing to sell. So that's why I'm not worried about it. You called me and I'm on the do not call list. Okay, goodbye. Right. I'll hang up. I'll hang up and it's not a big deal. Right? They're not going to do anything. But I call everybody.
automated voice messaging system.
You just started your call. Starting your calls. Boom. Let's go for Renee and Andrea Realty. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. When you say partner, do you mean hang my license to your broker or just have like-minded people in the industry to share information all together? Both. I'm looking, people who want to join the team. I'm looking for, I work with brokerages, right? Like I'll give you an example. I work with, hello?
Yes?
Yeah, I was looking for, is this Mrs. Mohan?
Yes, speaking.
Yeah, my name is Henry. I was calling you about, sure. Sure. I'm looking for, I'm on mute. I'm looking for people who want to partner with me on the team, but I also work with brokerages. I have a brokerage that we're talking to right now, 300 agents that we're partnering with. Yeah. So my name is Henry, and I was calling you about a building you have on Cooper Road in West Berlin.
Yeah.
So I run a small investment company, and we're going through a 1031 exchange. And I was just giving you a call to see if you'd be totally against selling the property.
You can call me back in, or is this the number?
This is my number,
And I can
yes.
call you back on?
Yep.
Okay, so my husband can call me back.
Actually, is your husband Chris by any chance?
That's his brother.
His brother. Okay, actually, it's funny because I spoke to Chris, actually. So I've been speaking. That's okay. I can speak to him about it.
No, you have to speak to my husband about it.
I have to speak to your husband about it. Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. So I spoke to Chris about this building, which is, I guess, the brother-in-law. It's a good deal, but I already spoke to them, so I'm not going to count it. So, it's not a great deal, but anyways, sounds interesting. What kind of properties am I calling today? Join late. What's up, Trevor?
From Ellison and Motive.
For the most part, it is retail. We are calling retail property 10,000 square feet and above. I sort it by $15,000 or $20,000 in taxes or more. Thank you for the insight. Are you still accepting coaching clients? Of course. We're always looking to support people who are committed. We were looking for the right people. If you are committed, we can support you. If you're not committed, not a lot I can do.
Forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
But yeah, reach out to us at info@henryeisenstein.com or DM me on Instagram. That's the best way to get in touch. my team will support you. Guys, we're at 5 more minutes left. It's kind of like I don't control this, right? Hey, Kevin?
Please leave your message for.
I mean, I don't control the pickup time. We've dialed 170 freaking numbers. Okay, 171 dials now. Okay, out of 189.
Person you're trying to reach is not available.
So this is going to 189. And if it cuts out because this is the end of the lead list, I'm going to make some follow-up calls live. Okay, so are the owners likely to sell after a death or divorce? Any other life events? Yeah, I mean, look, those are some big time life
Reach
events.
is not available.
The odds are pretty high that people will sell in those types of occasions. Guys, we come to you live each and every single Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
To take your call.
We are cold calling commercial real estate properties. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know today's going to be a little bit of a short session just because I'm like going on a plane. Hello, Mukesh.
We are not available now.
Nope, nobody home. I'm going to be jumping on a plane in about an hour and a half. So I definitely, I will be jumping off at 11-ish or so. So in the next 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to be jumping off. But please continue to stay tuned. We're going to try to get some leads, people. Try to get some leads. By the way, if you did not give us a thumbs up, please make sure you do so. It means the world to us. Means the world. Hello, Namak.
Yeah, this is Mama.
Yeah, hi, my name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you own on Palisade Avenue in Fort Lee. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Great, fantastic. So I run a small investment company locally, and I'm looking to move some money for tax purposes for a 1031 exchange with my partner. And I was just calling to see if you'd be at all open to selling the building.
Excuse me. Yeah. Tell me again because I didn't understand what you're talking.
So I'm going through a 1031 exchange, so I need to move some money for tax purposes. And I was curious if you'd consider selling the building you own on Palisade Avenue.
No. No, we didn't consider to sell the building. So
Gotcha.
actually, where did you get my phone number? Because yesterday I got the same phone call from another company.
Got it.
So I just wondered why.
Listen, we run an investment company. Your name's attached to the tax records. That's really all the information I have. So I can remove you from my list if that supports you.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, thanks.
Gotcha. But I am curious.
Yeah, we didn't get
I know you don't need to sell it. I know you weren't looking to sell it, but if you got a good price for the property, would you at least consider it?
I'm not sure. So, did you can you send me the contact point to my text message?
Is this your?
Because, I'm in the vacation now. So.
Oh, you're on vacation. I'm very jealous. I am very jealous.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, this is your cell phone, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. I will shoot you a text message. Yeah, that's fine. I'll shoot you a text. Enjoy your vacation. When do you get back from vacation?
Yes, the next week.
Okay, back from vacation next week. So I'm just taking a note for myself. So I'll give you a call maybe next Friday.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, amazing. Thank you. Enjoy your trip. Take care.
The contact point, yeah.
I'll do that. No
Okay,
problem.
Thank you
So much. I mean, listen, I can't count it as a lead, sadly, but because I have very high standards for leads, but I will continue. I'm just going to continue going here. Might be open to an offer. Call back when she is back home. All right, let's keep it going, people. Come on, let's get some good leads. Thank you for the safe flight. I appreciate that. What software am I using? I pulled lead list from Rihanna. Google that. If you want a discount code 15% off, make sure you email me at info@henryeisenstein.com. And I'm using a dialer called Mojo. Mojo sells, MOJOSELLS.com. I've been using it for nearly 10 years. I'm a huge fan. And there's no affiliate links. Sadly, they will not work with me in making that happen. And their way to get an affiliate is like through emailing every single person. It's just an absolute ridiculous model. I can't make sense of doing it. Is what it is.
Not available now.
So we have like a few more dials here, and I'm going to make 1 or 2 maybe follow calls while we are live. And then I'm going to sign off because I got to fly to Jersey today. Very excited. Man, not as happy as with.
Oh, I've been forwarded to voicemail.
You know, I got one person I'm going to follow up with in a week. I got 2 people I'm going to follow up within 6 to 12 months. And I got 1 decent lead who's looking to buy some property that we might have. That could be a good fit for him. So it is what it is. Yes, Dan, soon. I will be there soon. Okay. As soon as this dial runs out, which it's on his last dial, I'm going.
Hold on. Please leave your name.
Okay, that is the entire dialing list. I'm going to hang up, but I am going to make a few more calls. You have a remind me. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I use Mojo for the dialing list, so we just use an auto dialer to do that. Let me make some quick calls for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna make a few phone calls and see if we can get these people to answer the phones. All right, I'm gonna take a few more minutes and just get this done. Yeah, sorry, I am cutting it short a little bit today because I'm going on a flight. So we're going to be ending this very shortly. I'm probably going to do like 3 or 4 of these quick calls, see if we can get someone on the phone because I'd love to get you guys some awesome content. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, hey, Bob.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Just figured I'd touch base with you to see how things are going and if we had some type of number in mind.
I think after the weekend, we'll give you a call back and see if we can't get something put together.
Okay. I mean, what are you thinking off the top of your head? I mean, I know I don't need something finalized, but what do you have in mind?
I'd rather not say till we discuss it. You came in at what, $1.5 million?
Yes.
Okay. And of course, that $1.5 million is not going to do it. So
I understand. I'd love to, just, I guess, give me an idea of what you think will get it done, and then I'll do my best to try to make it happen.
sure. So right after the weekend, we'll call you. We'll have time to sit down and go over it.
Okay, amazing. So why don't I give you a call on Monday or Tuesday, maybe?
Yeah. How about Tuesday?
Beautiful. Sounds like a plan.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
This is a guy I made an offer. I've been negotiating for quite some time. He keeps pushing me off on time frame, but he's got a partner. He's also 80+ years old. So, all right, let's do a few more. Let's see if we can make it happen. I want to call him back on Tuesday. Hopefully we can make it happen. I made him an offer. Originally at $7 million. We're down to $1.5 million on his property. Okay, that's how much we've negotiated. Let's see if we can make a deal happen. I mean, it's a huge warehouse down in South Jersey. Honest to God, I don't even know if $1.5 million is going to get it done because it needs $1 million+ worth of work. So we'll see. But it's a good price per square foot. Gives us the ability to make something happen. I appreciate you guys so much for the love. Thank you. Let's see if we can make these happen. Come on.
Your call has been.
Oh, man. All right, come on. One more. See if we can make it happen, people. Let's see if we can make it happen. All right, ready? There's 2 more people I would really like to call. All right, a few people I really want to get them on the phone. I got a bunch of follow-up calls that I have to make today, so this is really good. I'm getting them done real quick. Here we go. Let's go. Come on.
Hello.
Yeah, hey, it's Henry. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, my man. Just wanted to follow up with. Listen, I give up. It's not. That's all I do all day, every day.
I'm out in the field, in the mud, in the rain, in the snow.
Oh my goodness, I'm in a.
What can I do for you, man?
Well, listen, look, I would love to try to make something happen. Trying to get you a good price that makes you excited about the deal.
Well, like I said, right now it's kind of like my head is just not there. So you got to just give me some time.
No, listen, you take all the time you need, my friend.
It's not going to happen. I can tell you, it's not going to happen anytime real soon. So
that's okay.
give me some time.
Okay.
Call me in a couple months. I really, I don't want to waste your time.
It's definitely not wasting my time. I just want to be clear that my intention is also this is a fairly long process, right? It doesn't happen overnight. And if you're at all open to a number, right, we can get in the contract and we can work step by step through all the next things that'll have to happen, right? We got to find you a 1031 option. We got to find, we got to work through a bunch of things, right? So,
and like I said, I just don't have the time to work on it right now.
I get that.
I'm in the process of, building 3 large homes.
That's amazing.
I'm a small builder. I'm doing everything myself. I don't deal with my clients.
Sure. And the one thing I want to stress to you,
The bullshit, you know.
I definitely get that. Listen, my intention, I just want to be very clear with you, is not to put more things on your plate. Think about me as like a partner in this process where I can do all the work. My team and I can do all the work, or at least a very large majority of the work for you. Where like, you don't got to do much, right? Like the only thing, you know, like me and your attorney can handle just about everything for you and line everything up for you, right? And the cool,
You can pay my taxes too.
I mean, listen, I don't know about paying the taxes because I got a lot to pay for myself. Trust me, I need some help too.
That's a big problem. Like I said, I mean, number one, you know, if I sell a building, especially right now, I'm already having too much income next year that I'm already worried about.
Yeah, I mean, look, listen, you have to 1031 the money. That's not,
you know, building's spinning off a nice part of my income. So
sure. And I am not looking to take your income. I actually want to help you make it. I want to help you multiply it. Like, let me put it into help.
That would be a good thing,
Right? Like that's my specialty.
You know, hopefully within the next few years, I'm going to retire.
Great. Well, listen,
I don't know when I say retire, I don't know if I'll ever
stop working.
I'm not going to be doing as much as I'm doing right now.
Well, listen, my specialty, okay, what I focus all day long on, because you see that I'm persistent, is literally just finding great opportunities for people to put some money into. Okay.
I'm still interested in that, whether I sell the building or not. I mean, if you come up with a property that you, I mean, I do have realtors that are always calling me and looking for stuff for me.
Yeah.
Whether it be something I can develop, whether it could be something I can flip, or whether it be, you know, a building, something similar to what I have. You know what I mean?
Well, let me line up both things, right? Because like the cool thing is that like
one thing, maybe you can help me with, you know, wind up doing something else together.
Sure, of course. And the cool part also is that I'm very close friends with the buyer who's looking at your building. Okay. And we don't start your 1031 process. We will not start any part of that process until you're ready. So we can literally just sit there, hands like sitting on our hands for a period of time until we find the right property, right? Or properties for you where you'll never feel the pressure. Okay. So, you know, like you don't ever have to feel like, oh my, you know, we're going to be in a rush or we have to find something before whatever, like all that'll be handled for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I will,
to me, something like that might make sense if I sell this,
yep.
You know, round numbers, let's say I sell this for 2 million and I buy something for 4 million, you know,
great.
Something like that could work for me, you know, where I'm not getting banged up on taxes and then I'm actually getting something that's going to provide even more income for my retirement.
I 100% agree with you.
A plan like that could open my eyes and make a little more sense to me.
Okay, so let me do two things for you. Okay, just work with me if you can. I'm going to get you an updated offer on the property. Number one, okay, you have it in front of you. Number two, I'm going to send you a couple of pieces of property. I'm going to get in touch with one of my guys, which I'll give them your email. You'll have a couple things constantly sent to you for deals that I think that could be a good fit for you between the 3 and 4 million range in price. That'll give you some options for you to move it, and we can try to make something happen.
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. Beautiful. Well, listen, I appreciate you. Thank you for being patient with me, and I'll be patient with you.
No, it's not that. It's like I said, it's just sometimes my head is just, when you call me, my head is just different directions.
I got you. Well, the good news is that also is like, listen, like, let me take it all off your hands. This is all I do all day long. I'll handle it for you.
All right, go to work, bro.
You got it. I'll go to work.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my friend. Take care. Bye. Listen, that's what the conversation is all about. Move the needle, people. All right. It's about moving the freaking needle. I love this property. I'm going to make it happen. So we got to find a good 1031 exchange. Let's make it happen. All right. On to the next real quick. Give me 1 minute, people. Okay, hold on. Actually, I have a very, very interesting call. This will be a great call to do. All right. And I've been drinking so much water. I have to go to the bathroom, but we're not going to stop. We are going to keep it going. I'm excited. I'm not stopping anytime soon until we get this ball rolling. Let me call this number. I am freaking committed. Okay. I am committed. Here we go.
Thank you for calling Brittany Murphy. This is Janelle. How can I help you?
Janelle, hi. My name's Henry. I was talking to Ryan yesterday. I'd love to get him back on the phone if I can.
Henry?
Yes.
And this is regarding?
The property on Prospect Street. He knows what I'm calling about.
Okay, hold on. I think he might be on the phone, but hold on.
Thanks. Ooh, look at this. I'm excited. I'll take a good tune instead of some shitty elevator music. This is the money song. All right, I'll turn it down. Okay. I'm excited. We like to make some money. Come on, people. Ryan, Henry Eisenstein from yesterday. How you doing?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Hey, doing fantastic. Thanks. So real quick, short and sweet for you, my friend. So listen, my guy's interested, but I am curious about the last thing you had brought up, which I wanted to get a little bit more clarification about yesterday. Okay, because I know you said that they would love to do a fairly fast close, but they were also open to making it contingent upon getting approvals, because I know we talked about that as well. Yeah.
Talk to the client about I can't make that.
Well, of course, I hear you loud and clear there. So, because here's the thing, right? Like my guy, if we could get the contract to be based off of approvals, right, contingent on approvals, which we're almost positive we can get, which would obviously be a fairly long close, sadly. But we know we could probably pay very close to that 14, right? We're pretty confident in it. However, if they need us to close fast, I mean, obviously, like, fast is relative. But if they want like a next couple months closing, we would definitely need to be a little bit sharper on the price. I mean, do you think we can make something like that happen?
Yeah. Let me do this. Why don't you send me an LOI so I can take some back to my client?
Do you want me? Why don't I can put both LOIs in front of you? Like if they want me to close in less than 90 days, I'll give you a price. And if they want me to close, if they're open to closing in a longer period of time, which by the way, we could also give them like small distributions over time, but
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll give you both offers.
And then we'll go from there.
All right. You're the man. I appreciate you.
All right, my friend. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk soon. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Beautiful. We like to hear that. We like to hear that they are open to working with us. We love it. We love it. Okay, hold on. We're cooking, people. We are cooking. We're finally moving. All right, I got one more. Good one. We got one more good one. Let's see if we can make it happen. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Here we go. Yes, Dan, that was Lakewood. We like to hear that. So we're going to give them two offers. We're going to see what they do. All right, people. Yeah, hey, Jack. It's Henry Eisenstein. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good, Henry. How are you? I'm not in the office, though, but that's okay.
No. That's why I figured I'd give you a call yourself. So just was giving you a call to follow up as promised. You want me to call you back in the new year? New year, new me?
Yeah, I 2 or 3 people who are supposed to be visiting me over the next month that have an interest in the company.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just opened those doors up, and so anyway, 2 or 3 people are supposed to come see me. I'll have a better feel for it toward the end of the month, and then I'll know what at least the direction I'm heading. So,
Got it.
Henry, I would say give me at least 2 weeks, and then
Sure.
give me all that.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I'll call you back towards the end of January, my friend.
Okay, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye. Try to do a leaf back with this guy. Listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you coming live each and every single Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I promise you next Friday, we're going to go long. We're going for 2+ hours. I promise you, because this is a lot of fun for me as well. I appreciate you so much. Enjoy the weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.